Hey everybody, another 5 weeks from the Borderlands adventure. I'm back with Jay, and after the, I don't want to use the word disastrous, because Randolph he's not prone to fits of hyperbole, but let's say eventful mission to the chapel.
Are those guys just sleeping over there?
They're definitely not sleeping. Then we have to go deliver a message. We're just gonna walk away for a minute. We're gonna leave most of Jay's Warband and Boars Head to recuperate because they have a lot of claw and bite marks on them. And we're gonna go deliver the message, which is our contract, which means a couple days of travel in this campaign turn, possibly some roadside encounters. So we're gonna start rolling that up, and we'll try and fulfill our contract, deliver the message, and then come back after everybody's recovered, because a couple of them needed a few days to sleep off their, let's just say, mauling. So we'll show you the table, show you the mission, and we'll get this underway. All right, so here is the currently active members of Randolph's Reclamation Rangers. Now we got Randolph Darkson over here. He has earned a little extra movement for go with his heavy armor. His combat's up to +1. He's good at talking. He's got some wits. He's got full armor and his fencing sword. Comes out of his cane. Then the remaining sort of like active people, we got Packard Dane, who is my zealot. We've got Jarrett, who is my alchemist / mystic. He likes to throw firebombs. And the Quiet Forester. Now, unfortunately, Mav, the former Night Watchman, and the boy are both laid up in Boars Head, and they will not be attending the current adventures. Jay's Warbands.
Who were originally the Civic-Minded 6.
Yep.
Then they became the Civic-Minded 7 briefly.
Yep.
Now they're the Civic-Minded 5.
The Furious. It's Fast 5 Furious. Exactly. Fast Furious 5. It's all about family.
I'm gonna start spelling all my F's with just numerals. that's how you know what time it is, son.
All right.
All right. So
who's capable of walking? That's what I want to know.
Yeah. So the back row is the most experienced members of my warband that are still alive. They're all taking a nap, so they won't be coming today. How
many games?
It's 1 for Mac and the Penitent, and 5
oh my God.
for my warband leader, Serdane.
He's literally just a torso. They're rebuilding his arms and legs right now.
He's sort of a ceremonial head of...
Both his arms and legs are broken. He's got a full body
exactly. Cast. He's like the Emperor in 40K, only less.
The werewolf just snapped all his limbs.
So in the front, we have the real stars of the show. Penelope Haberdasher, who is my halfling frontierswoman. She's pretty nimble. She's got slip away pathwise. She is lacking in strength due to her tiny size.
Yep.
And then the newest member of my warband, Arnold. He's a guy we rescued from the village.
Yep.
He's carrying all our bags and stuff for us.
Seems like the boy 2.0.
Yeah, kind of.
Have the boy fetch my velour uniform.
And I'm sure he'll be fine. I'm sure everything will turn out good for him. And yeah.
So conveniently, your 2 active members, my 4 active members, means we have an actual warband to go and do this job. And we take the contract. And that way, hopefully, we can pay for everyone's lodgings and for the many splints and leeches and cocaine they're going to fix up your warband leader.
Do you sell leeches by the pound or individually?
Yeah, I need a solid leeching. My humors are off. Ourselves in Boar's Hearth. We have to travel all the way to Illith's Rest, I believe, for this contract. So we have done the 1 day speech, an 8+ speech test in Boar's Hearth. We have to do 2 of them in Illith's Rest. 5 turns to do this in. So this turn, we're going to start making travel rolls. Starting off in town during the preparation stage, and we have to roll for local events. So green is high, 44. Local events are going to be... Crier, generate a contract this campaign turn. If you opt to take the job, it pays +1 gold mark. So I have a contract. You could generate one for yourself now. Contract the next settlement anyway. All right, so we don't need to because we're both currently operating contracts. Generate it though and see what it is. So the contract for this one is... The contract type for this one is going to be 2, chase off a group. Oh, interesting. The contract source is going to be 60, which is the town council wants us to chase off a group. Your job is to confront a dangerous group and drive them off. Location, the group is in the current map area, add a camp to the region, populated by enemies from the Roadside enemies table. Activity, drive them off during a normal camp raid scenario. Success condition, to complete the job you must hold the field, and then the time limit's 3 campaign turns. So we can do this when we come back even. Pay D6 +1 gold because the town crier was doing it. So 7 gold. Holy moly. On the way out or the way back, I would say we actually do it during our travels, because we could just do it during the travel step. As we go through and make a travel roll. It could be a terrible monster.
Out of our town, John.
All right, it's hard times now, which means we got to pay for whatever's going on, which means we got to pay for everybody to sleep. So during this step, you manage the finances. So upkeep costs in town and camp. Warband size is 6, so it's going to be D3 upkeep for each of us. So mine's going to cost me 2. Yours is 1. All right. If any characters are injured, they will need to recover for a certain number of campaign turns. You paid your upkeep costs. All recovering characters may reduce their recovery guide by 1 campaign turn. If you did not pay, only a single character can. So spend tonics if we have them now. I have used all my tonics. All right, I am going to do a little bit of buying and selling as one of my campaign activities, and then my other one, I'm going to help the town guard. Hard work and help the town guard. Big town, so I'm gonna help the town guard. I'll have the mystic Jarrett go and do that, and then I'm gonna do hard work. Actually, we'll have him do that. I'll have my quiet forester do hard work. Unfortunately, Mav can't do it because she's recuperating. Otherwise, I would, because she has +2 crafting. Yeah, so we'll try to do a crafting test on an 8+ to get an extra gold mark, and I get my money back. And I do, so I'm gonna get my money back. So I'm gonna get 2 gold marks, and I get my money back for my upkeep costs, because I helped the town guard for a game. Campaign actions?
Okay, so first up, Penelope is going to gamble. Because the only way to make money is to buy lottery tickets.
That's fair.
So she's
gonna get some scratchers.
She's gonna wager 4 of the Warband's 5 gold marks.
Oh my god, okay. This feels like it'll go great.
So I roll a d6.
Okay.
High is good, low is bad.
Obviously. That's good.
5 is I win 1 mark for every 2 that I wagered. So I wagered 4, so I get 6.
Nice.
I get 2 more.
That's definitely the right plan.
And then...
Because the good times are going to last forever?
Exactly. And then Arnold is going to...
if you just help the town guard, you get your gold coin back from
that's what I think I'm going to do. So we're gonna help the town guard.
You don't have to roll anything. It just happens.
Oh, I was looking at the hunting chart.
Yeah.
So I get my gold piece back.
That's it.
Look at me. I'm rich.
I got 7. I got 4. You got what? 7 now?
I got 8 now.
8. Damn. Let's hire a new guy. He wants to join your party right now. That's right.
What would you charge us to join our group? I don't know. What's the going rate for a funeral?
You have to provide your own coffin. So now it's research time. We can do a little bit of research and roll on our connections. So we're in a settlement, and it's D100. So my connections, I get a 5. No result. And for yours...
Oops. Let's try that again. 29.
Still no result.
Also no result.
So we're off to go travel to Illith's Rest, which is in the next map section over. So it's 1 travel day. And on the way, we're going to go explore this campground that's outside the city and try and drive these people off. So we have to generate a roadside raid encounter. Camp raid, slowly approaching, making the most of the cover behind the rocks and trees. If you can get in a position, you'll be able to strike before they know what hit them. You're attacking an enemy campsite to deliver a decisive blow and scatter them to the 4 winds. For enemies that are not typically created camps like Undead or Beasts, just have like a lair. So first off, the unknown enemy, we have to roll on the roadside enemies. D100 table.
73.
73 will be... a Robber Baron Patrol. 6 pick the highest, +2, and this will be the Robber Baron and his petty goons.
So that'll be 7.
Okay. Nobles decided to do a bit of tax collection by shaking down whoever can't resist. That makes sense. The road's being blocked by a petty tax baron. So our foe's been determined. It is a group of bandits camped along this road, and they've been exacting a toll from the different people that are traveling towards Boars Heath and the other communities, and we're gonna have to break this up. So first things first, we rolled to see how many we have. We ended up with 7. Now we gotta roll to see if there's a leader. So roll another D100 for me.
66.
66 is going to be a captain. So this guy's going to be a captain, and a captain has +1 combat, +1 toughness, and +1 armor, and parry, tough, regeneration, and counterattack. It's he can get back up if we don't just step on his neck. Unique at least, which is good. And then if you're playing a figure with 8 figures, add a sergeant in addition. No, there's nothing. So we only have 7 figures, so it's just them and a captain. Robber Baron, man, he's ready to rob us and bury us later. Like automatically along the road. Half the enemy group is set up away from us because we're sneaking up on them, and the other half is in the center around their campfire. There is no unknown enemy for this one, and then we deployed the Warband, set up the Warband on their half of the table with nobody more than 2d6 +12 away, so we're easily that far away. And then sneak up, select any figure in your warband and move it 4 inches any direction regardless of movement. Then roll 2d6. Modified by -1 if you're in cover, modified by -2 if you're not visible at all, modified by -2 if you have the expertise skill. Does anyone you have the expertise skill? Dane has the expertise skill. If the result is above the distance away from the 2 figures, the moving figure was detected. Otherwise, if it's less than the figure at the distance away, then you keep going. A different figure or the same figure. The rate is to scatter the enemies and defeat them. If you hold the field, you achieve the battle. And then fight the battle once it begins. Set one of your initiative dice to 1. Then roll the rest as normal. From round 2 onwards, do it as normal. So we automatically get someone who's going to get a quick action. Vital information as an item in addition to our normal rewards. All right, so initiative roll for round 1. Oh, sorry, we get to do our sneaking first. What am I doing? So I'm going to sneak up 4 inches to here. I'm obscured, so I'm -1, and I have expertise for -2. And I'm 5 inches away, so I have to roll -3. I have to roll 8 or less. No, so I just get detected immediately. Now we roll initiative. So somebody, you can set one of yours to a 1 automatically, and then we roll the rest. Let's say Packard Dane's to 1, because he's initiative 1. And if I roll a 2, I'll get lucky and have Ranulph also do it. No, Ranulph got a 1 though.
Arnold and Penelope will go slow.
All right, so Ranulph and Packard are going to go first, and then Slow is going to be the Quiet Forester and Jarrett. All right, so let's go with a 6 and a 6. So, hey, fast actions first. Activate Packard, and he's going to move his first 4 over to here. And just stay where he is. And then I'm going to have the boss rush, and he can rush 6 to here. Sorry, he moves 6 actually, and then he'll just stay where he is. Done, it's over to you.
Okay, so Arnold is on a quick action, so he is going to run. Ooh, I was hoping to get behind that tent, but I guess not quite.
So he's 4 plus 3?
4 plus 3, yeah.
He goes 7 then. Yeah, that is 7. Okay, gotcha. And we're into the monsters. All right, well, it's Missile Troops first. So this fella's going to move over to here, and then he is within 6 of Ranulph and Packard Dane. So he's going to take a shot at Packard Dane. He needs to roll a... So 5 plus, just 1 dice.
Oh, 1.
No, this Missile Troop goes, and she's going to do much the same. And head over to here. And we'll be taking a shot into him. It'll be on a 5 plus as well.
Oh, we can roll that.
Actually, sorry, did you roll a 2? It's on a 3 plus within 6. 5 plus if it's...
I think I rolled a 2.
You rolled a 2, okay, so still missed. If it's in 6 inches, it's a 3 plus. It's outside of 6 inches, so this one's on a 5 plus then. And I'll roll that one. He starts to fight. So starting with the Robber Baron, he's going to move into Packard Dane. Fight. So he is combat as everybody else, but he has a bunch of skills. So Robber Baron, petty Robber Barons are always +1 combat, so he's +2 combat. Number him, so I'm also +2 combat, which is nice. And that means...
Well, you got red or black there?
I'm going to have black.
Okay, I'll take a red die.
So we're both a +2, so it's a push. So we both just push back an inch.
Aha!
Whoop, whoop. He will do the same thing. Going towards the closest thing he can see, which will be over to you. And make a fight.
0.
This guy's +1. He wins. What is your armor?
No.
Okay, your toughness?
My toughness is 3.
All right, you are out.
Thanks for coming, Arnold.
Oh dear. Then this little guy's gonna go, and he's gonna end up walking his... I think he has to rush, because they only walk 4. So he would be able to walk, and then rush, and not fight, and then he would be able to walk, and then rush, and wait, and then he would do the same thing. All right, slow action's a clock. Let's start with the Forester. She's gonna walk to here. And she's going to take a shot into that guy. In the open within 3, so she can shoot a 3 plus. Cranks it.
Nice.
Armor on a roadside robber baron patrol is 4. No, 2. So 3 plus to break his armor. She does. And then a 4 plus. No, she wounds him though. You want to go with the haberdasher?
Yeah, Penelope's going to shoot that same guy in his stupid, stupid face.
Fair enough.
So she is +0 with her crossbow.
Do it. Hits.
And
Oh no, wait. You have a combat bonus?
no, I'm 0.
Then you needed to walk up first to get within 6. If he's not within 6. If you just moved first. Oh no, he's within 6. You're fine. So you hit him.
Okay.
And then 3 plus to break his armor. He's armor 2. You do. And then a 5 plus to kill him. 4 4. He's wounded though, so that still kills him. Because he can only get wounded twice. So she gets a kill. Slinging. So I'm going to go over here. And I'm going to go slinging this guy. I am within 3. 6 to hit because you're in cover. Cranks it. It's -1 to overcome armor though because it's just a sling. So it's on a 4+. Oh geez, tree's falling down. Ha! Nope. So he does not have his armor overcome, which means he'll be stunned. I think that's everybody. So we are into round 2. Round 2. Somebody went out of action, so they have to roll a morale check. So roll a d6 on a 1 or a 2. That guy runs away. Another one runs away. No. All right, so initiative roll. I get a 2 and a 5. Anybody got a 2? I got a bunch of 1s. Sweet. Quiet Forester and I think Ranulph Darkson go first. So we've got Penelope. She's going to take another shot with her bow and arrow. She's going to shoot into...
Penelope, not you.
Not Penelope, sorry, the Quiet Forester. She's going to shoot... she's going to walk, actually, to get you in the open, because that makes more sense. And then she's going to blast this guy on a 3. She'll go to there. On a 3. She does. On a 3 to overcome armor. No! So he's stunned again, though. And then it's, I guess, over to Ranulph, and he's going to fight this guy. Neither of them get a combat bonus because they both have friends within 1 inch. And so he rolls to strike with his sword. Combat +1. So they die, and it just ends.
It's going to keep you in that way.
Yep. Over to your fast action.
Yeah, Penelope will... She's going to move over there, I guess. And then she's going to shoot that guy.
The unstunned man. Makes sense. On a 3. Got him.
Yes.
3 to break his armor.
2, yeah.
No, he's also stunned, though. Everybody's getting peppered with arrows. Quick actions. These guys are going to go. They're going to sidle over and take a shot. Both in cover. Hits her, though. Breaks her armor. And wounds her. Uh-oh. Then this one's going to go, and I imagine hop to here and take a shot into Sardane. And that's going to be on a 6 this time, because he's in cover. Combat o'clock. We'll start with the guy fighting Ranulph. Actually, they would have separated. He will come in and fight Ranulph. It'll be the exact same thing again. +1 to +1.
Okay.
I'll do that. Different go. It's okay. Ah, we win this time. So I become the attacker. So we go again. And I drive him back 1 inch. Actually, sorry. In the first one, I just become the attacker. Then he becomes the attacker again. And then one more time. Normal attack. I win. So I become the attacker, but that's all. And then we separate. Then this boss comes in to fight Sardane.
Now
He'll be +2 to my +1.
Right.
Uh-oh. I can't do anything with that. But Sardane has lots of armor. He is armor 4. He's got partial armor, a helmet, a shield. So partial armor is 2, and then a shield's only plus against range attack. So it's 3+ to break my armor. Nope, I'm stunned. I get driven back.
Doesn't it protect you from being stunned?
Oh, it might. If I get doubles on the injury table, I get knocked out. So I am stunned though now, which means he's +1 again. So you attack me again, now he's +3. I still have parry with my shield. +3 is 8 to my 7, so it wins again, drives me back 1 inch. And then 3+ to overcome my armor.
Yeah.
He does, and then now it's a 5+. Oh, that's my toughest. Down I go. Yeah, bit off more than we could chew here. Okay, this will be great. And then, so these two have gone. It's these two remaining. So he could come fight me over here.
What does being stunned do to them again?
Stunned because the quick action phase is over. So now he's just fighting me. So he's +1, +2 for his friends. That's a 5. That's a 3, so he wins. Now I have full armor, so 4+ to break that. You do, and then Ranulph is toughness 3. He's injured. All right, second exchange. 0 now.
He's beating you with his sack.
He is beating with a sack. Oh! All right, well, I won this time, so that's a 2. 3 because he has a friend, and I got a 3 as well. Actually, we tie.
Okay.
Yeah, because I don't get my combat bonus, I don't think, anymore when I'm injured. Wound doesn't have a penalty to my stats, so I do win by 1. So I become the attacker, and then we go again. One more time. 4 to 2, so he becomes the attacker, but then the combat ends. Or first back. Well, okay then. Last of the short actions. No, this guy gets to go, and he's just going to dash, I think, into the haberdasher. He can't quite get into combat, though, because he has to... Oh, no, he'd go to my ranger, actually. He'd go for my ranger and fight. That's just a straight-up fight. She is combat +0. He's combat +1. Uh-oh. Yeah. Then driven back on a 2+ to beat her armor. Yes, and then a 3+. Actually, she just dies and she roll a 1. Nope, she's dead.
Oh, right, she's injured.
Yeah, she goes. Okay, well, we need to kill somebody here. So let's go with, I guess, Jarrett. This feels like it's gone wrong. So Jarrett's going to cast a barrier spell. He's going to create a barrier across here. Here's 2d6 on a 6+. I pass, and I create the barrier. So there's a 4-inch wall that cannot be passed across going to here, and it provides cover. Well, that went terribly wrong, and I'm going to just back up to support my friend behind the wall. It's round 3.
All right.
So initiative roll. I only have 2 guys left.
I've only got 1.
Hey,
that works for me.
Well, Ranulph, I think it's time to get out of here because everyone's dead again. So we're gonna have Ranulph. I think. Do we fight to the death? The wall's gone unless I cast the guy. I just realized because I need to cast it first. So maybe what I do is I actually have Jarrett go first, and then Ranulph, and Jarrett's going to cast a spell to drop the wall again. That's going to be on a 6. He does not, and then he's going to move his 4 over here, and Ranulph's on his own. No, he'll back up Ranulph at least.
I hope he's going to fall back so she doesn't get charged by that guy.
Smart.
And then she is going to shoot that guy.
If she just hits within 6, she can't get charged, and she can just cap him on 3s as opposed to on 5s. Going for the right on a 5. Get him. No. Okay. And you're out of ammo. Okay, well then it's shootering time. So over here, it's gonna walk into the open and blast Ranulph on a 3+.
Oh, I'm sorry.
That's okay. No, also at ammo. So it becomes a combat guy, and that one's gonna walk over 4, and then try and blast the haberdasher on a 3.
Go for it.
It's 3+. Uh-oh.
Uh-oh.
What's her toughness, or what's her armor?
No.
Okay.
Oh, I'm lying. She has light armor.
Okay, well, broke her light armor.
Okay, and then her toughness is 3.
And broke her toughness. She's gone. You get very Game of Thrones. I feel like we just ran into the Hound. We did not eat all the chickens in the room. So, yeah, these guys are going to go. And it's going to start with him. And he's going to fight Ranulph. Now, at least Ranulph's going to have a combat bonus of +2 this time to his +1. 7, we tie.
Hey!
And it just stops. Then the robber bear comes in. He'll be a +3 to my +1. +2 because I have support. So 6. 6 just ends. And then last but not least, this guy's going to climb over and do the same thing. Is that the
moral of the story? It just ends.
It just ends. +2 to my +1. So a 6. 7. Oh my god, I won something. So I become the attacker and we go again. 5 to 4. So I actually drive him back and follow up. Do I break his armor? Can I kill something this game? I do break his armor. And 5+ I break his toughness. I do. Oh my god, we killed somebody. Can somebody, sort of. And then this guy's gonna go, and he's gonna end up just dashing to there. I'll roll. On a 1 or a 2, one of these guys takes off because we scared one of them. No. I see no reason for them to be scared whatsoever. All right, so
pretty hard.
It's just me, so let's roll some initiative. I get to go first with somebody. First with Jarrett again, just because I want to try and drop this wall. But I'm gonna drop it this way so we can just gang up on Skeeter over here. So on a 6+. Oh my god, Jarrett, you're the friggin' worst. He's just gonna go hide next to him. Get peppered with arrows, so he's gonna shoot me on a 3. Hits, and then it's on a 3 to break his armor. Jarrett's armor. No, he's gonna be stunned though. And then she'll shoot on a 2 now because he's stunned. Hit him on a 3 to break his armor. Oh jeez.
Let's try that again.
And no, he's just extra stunned. So this guy comes in and fights the boss at +2 to his +1. Or +2 to +2 actually. Or I don't know why I rolled 2 dice. Still +2. So we tie and then it just breaks off. And then he comes in and we fight. +2 to +2. Wins, drives me back an inch. And then tries to break my armor on a 4+. He does, and then on a 4+, I'm dead. Actually, on anything but a 1, I'm dead. Yeah, knocks him out. Ranulph's gone. It comes for everyone. So +0 to his +3. Oh god! All right, roll again. 3+.
Oh my god!
Probably dead.
Not this way!
Or plus, everyone's dead. The town council hired the wrong group of adventurers to try and fight, like...
I feel like this was an important lesson about why you're supposed to check people's credentials.
Yeah, we probably shouldn't have signed up for this. Everyone died.
The kobolds all
It
over
is the kobolds over again. Now it's road kobolds. All right, checking for injuries. D100 table, starting with Ranulf. Ranulf, how'd you do? 38 is moderately injured, has to recover for 3 games. For the, what's the name? The wizard, he rolls a serious injury, 2d6 pick the highest. He's gonna miss 6 games. And then for my knight, 70, got some item damage. He's got some items, so D4, his bastion sword, his helmet, his shield, or his partial armor. It's gonna be D4, 3, that's gonna be his bastard helmet shield. Quiet Forester, how'd she do? 15, she's just dead. Murdered on the side of the road.
Fantastic.
Yeah, everything's going great.
All right, so Penelope Haberdasher. No!
So she's dead. Oh my god. Do you have any luck? Do you have any campaign points? All right, so that went the way it went.
And then Arnold.
Yeah.
So he's on a follower table.
Oh my god.
Also dead.
So everyone's dead. So we lost half our crew again. And yeah, we learned that apparently the robber baron, the baron, he owns these roads, and we should just maybe leave the 9-figure mountains and not come back. So we did not hold the fields. Some of us might have got some XP. If they survived an encounter, slayed an aberration or leader, held the field, then they get some XP. So we survived, a couple of us, and got XP, but not anybody significant.
I don't like your use of the word we. Why is it we survive? What is this, the royal we?
So Ranulf survived?
Talking about yourself in the third person?
Everyone's
now?
missing dozens of games. So yeah, let's just say they got an XP. The only healthy people after this game is these guys have recovered, but they're still in Boars Hearth. Like, these 4 guys have recovered. Packard's okay, but his shield's all beat up. And then these guys are all missing, like, Jarrett's missing 6 games, the boss is missing 3, and you're missing 4. And then the Forester's dead. And so's Penelope, and so's everybody else. Loot roll. Let's see what it is. Roll me a D100. See if we found anything.
Or we're pretending I'm still playing this game? Is that what we're doing?
That's what we're doing, yeah. We are pretending that. 15. Valuables. Roll on the valuables subtable. What did we find? Oh, give me tapestries.
We found road carpets.
We found some sweet road carpets.
6.
We found an objet d'art for D6 gold coins. 5 gold coins. We'll split them equally. I'll give you 3 because you had.
How is it on a D100 roll? I don't think I've rolled above 16 in like 4 rolls.
So you got 3, I'll get 2 because you took more casualties. I'm gonna make our travel roll to see if we make it where we need to go, because this is gonna be terrible. Roll me a D100 and see what happens. Rolling low would be good in this case to try and travel to the next place.
Of course.
79. Miserable weather. The weather's terrible and slows you down. Make a 9+ travel test. If you pass, you arrive at your destination. If you fail, you can't travel any further and are forced to camp, and then make another travel roll.
So that has to be one of your guys.
Yeah. So a 9+ traveling test. Nobody has traveling, I don't think. Scholar, crafting, wilderness, no. So 9+.
I'm pretty sure Cheech had traveling.
We're gonna have to miss a turn. We don't end up in Ellen's Rest. We're just in the woods here, bleeding to death.
So we're slow, stupid, and dead.
Yeah, and dead. That's where we're at right now at the end of this campaign turn. Tremendous. All right, so there we go. At the end of that adventure, we met some bad guys on the road. They demanded our money. We said no, and we said we were sent by the town council to get rid of you. And then they said, here's all your teeth in a bag.
Why did you invite me down here to roleplay somebody pushing me down in the dirt and stealing my lunch money?
Oh, man. We got advice after the first couple missions of everyone should just have slings, and you should just shoot for the first couple turns and just run away from people shooting. I was like... But that doesn't feel like the adventure we're supposed to be having in the pick the models you like thing. So we got beat up real bad. We're gonna go rethink our lives. We're trapped in a miserable rainstorm in the woods. This feels like a Last of Us scene where everything's just gotten terribly wrong, and we're all slowly freezing to death in the dark.
Are we playing through the road? Like
it does feel like yeah. Are we gonna find a bunker soon full of like supplies and maybe just stay there forever?
I can't wait to find my shopping cart full of crap.
I can't wait to find a new tarpaulin to sleep under.
Wait a minute. Are we getting murdered every time we take 4 steps down the road and you got a guy called The Boy?
I'm not saying this isn't a Cormac McCarthy novel, but this is a Cormac McCarthy model. We're writing the RPG version of a Cormac McCarthy model. Wait till the guy with the weird haircut and the air gun shows up. That's when it's going to get super weird. So anyway, big thanks for watching. We'll see you for more 5 Leagues from the Borderlands, and you can check out our We Just Played for this. It'll be up for a couple weeks now, but you can check it out as we share our thoughts about what's been going on in 5 Leagues from the Borderlands, how we feel about the game, and our experience so far. So big thanks for watching. Thanks all, Mash. Happy gaming. Hey there, I hope you enjoyed that video. There are tons of other games already recorded for you to watch. Click over to my channel page if you haven't already, and have a look through the dozens of playlists full of videos. I guarantee you'll discover a game you haven't seen played before. I put out new videos 7 days a week, and every day is themed to a different genre as I continue to explore the wider world of gaming. Of course, none of that's possible without you, the viewer, so click a like and subscribe if you'd like to stay on top of what's happening here daily. My 2 kids and I are massively grateful to be able to have the flexibility of this job so I can always maximize my time with them. If you want to support me continuing to put out this content, it's only possible because of my amazing backers on Patreon who support the studio, equipment, and model cost, as well as being how I make the bulk of my living. You can also help out by buying a t-shirt through Spreadshirt, a measuring gauge or widget from Death Ray Designs, or buying one of my games and supplements like Last Days, Gamma Wolves, and Blaster. As a way of showing my appreciation, patrons get early access to new games and supplements that I write throughout the course of the year. Huge thanks for watching, it really does help out, and happy gaming.